What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today I'm talking about some of my influences. You guys have asked on the live streams and on just in chats and on the YouTube comments and stuff, who influences my music, where do I get my music from? And I want to tell a general story about the whole situation, because I think as a musician, I've noticed myself, I tend to change. I will fixate on a musician for 6 months and listen to all their music, all of their interviews, just really dive deep, because I just get really interested. And for example, 2013, 2014, 2012 to 2014 I was a huge, that's longer than 6 months, I know, but I was a huge Ed Sheeran fan. I watched every single interview, I watched every single live performance, every single thing. Went to a couple shows, was a huge fan. Was dissecting his lyrics. I would actually even go before that. I would say Lil Wayne. I was a massive Lil Wayne fan from 2006 to 2008. But let's fast forward back to 2012, 2014. Massive Ed Sheeran fan. Then became a big John Mayer fan. Was listening to all his music for 6 months. Then James Bay, huge James Bay fan for 6 months to a year. I listen to these people still consistently now. But was watching all their interviews, watching all their gear rundowns, watching all the stuff that I could get my hands on from them. Then it became Laney and Lauv I was a big fan of. And now currently I'm listening to a ton. And throughout them this whole time I've been listening to 1975, but probably right now they're one of the most bands that I listen to the most. Now I say all that to say that I think that I take a little bit, every time I get really interested in a musician, I take a little bit just subconsciously and consciously going, oh, I'd love to recreate that. Oh, I love how he did that with that synth. Oh, that drum beat is cool. And I'm like, oh, I would love to try to recreate that or do something similar. And that's, I think, how my genre and my music is formed. I take a little bit of James Bay, a little bit of 1975, a little bit of Ed Sheeran, a little bit of John Mayer, and it just turns into Jacob Restituto. And I think that's how artists do it in general. Now I want to be creative on my own though. I don't want to just rip off an Ed Sheeran lick. I want to do Jacob Restituto, but I think that that's who influences my music. The soft-spokenness of Ed Sheeran, the storytelling of Ed Sheeran, the storytelling of Matty Healy from the 1975, the funk guitar riffs on the 1975, James Bay and his guitar playing, John Mayer and his guitar playing. I think all those things influence my music. I'd even say some of the whole cinematic stuff, I wouldn't say that they influenced me necessarily, but I think similar sounding would probably be a little bit of Imagine Dragons with their whole cinematic drums and stuff. I have a lot of that in my music, but I wouldn't say I necessarily go to them for influence. But yeah, so that's in case you're wondering who influences my music. I'll see you guys later. I love these questions, so if you keep the questions coming, if you want to comment some questions below, I'll keep making these videos because I love doing them. They're a lot of fun, and it's really cool to know that you guys are even interested. So that answers this question. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great Restituto day. Peace out. I called last night, you answered with goodbye. I did more damage than I realized. Next time I'll try to show you what's inside. I did more damage than I realized.